Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. I think one of my swords just pushed me. I definitely just moved without pressing the arrow key, or WASD rather. But last time, we spent like half the episode trying to get some good food. So we now have a bunch of hot dogs, some vegetarian lettuce wraps, and some basic chicken sandwiches that are all really good food in comparison to what we were rocking before. So that took way longer than it should have, though. But after that, we took that good food and used it to start our exploration into the Nether. So here we are, at a Nether fortress. We found this pretty quickly. No, I wanted to kill that. Oh, well, I have to be a little bit careful. Our swords keep knocking things into the abyss. I don't even know. We're up there. It's another piglin. Piglins are scary. There's a lot of them, and brutes seem to be spawning just about anywheres because of various things. But we also did spawn... Oh, there's another wither skull fragment. I think we might have 9 now. No, we only have 8 skull fragments. We need 9, but we did get a free wither skeleton because wither skull because we killed a bunch of them, so that's cool. Anyways, there's one of the ancient warrior spawners from Iron Spells spawns the ancient warriors. We saw those for the first time in what's it called? In the Tinctura roguelighted. It wasn't reincarnated. It was Tinctura roguelighted. I can still barely get the title of that series right. So, we found one of those pretty quickly. That's pretty cool. Ooh, the obsidian skull gives fire resistance. Or at least it used to. So there... It's gonna be skull-shaped, probably. Is that it? And then there's one up there, so I'm gonna assume it's like that. I'm gonna assume something is wrong here, but what? I have no idea. Not like that. Like that? No. No. This is one of these ones where it feels like I know what I'm doing, and then... Oh, hold on. Is it like this? There we go. Heat resistance. Completely absorbs damage from fire sources for up to 2.3 seconds. If we have not taken fire damage for any amount of time, the absorption time regenerates each second. Okay, so it is fire resistance. It is very limited fire resistance, but it is fire resistance, so I'll take it. Anyways, this can, this one. And it's an artifact, it's a charm, and we have a bunch of charm spaces. Cool. So, we're just here. Our swords are out. We're gonna have to resummon them. Either we went too far away, or they hit their timer. I don't know how exactly those things despawn. I haven't found an exact answer on it. But anyways, the big tower is there. That's where we eventually want to clear out, because downstairs it has like a giant labyrinth to explore. Anyways, just clear out a couple more wither skeletons, because once we do, we'll have plenty of wither skulls. Like, we can probably already summon a wither pretty handily, especially considering this might just give us extras again. Free reward, some free iron, and I'll take the experience. And, yeah. Anyways, we were here looking for blaze rods, which we actually got all of those we need pretty quickly. But now when we go home, we can make the better Ars book and continue on exploring into that. So that's really cool. Plus, when we go home, we're definitely going to be making what we need for the experience tank as well, because that's pretty important, apparently. I haven't really looked at how the new enchanting system works, but I have been told that apparently we need a lot of experience to make better books. And apparently we're just continuing on with the theme of spawning like a dozen bosses an episode now. Oh, it's another Hoglin one. I'm gonna try and avoid that one. That's just going to be a pain. Magma cream, flare charges. Oh, hello there. I want everything in that chest. Flame pendants. Burns anyone who dares attacks the relic bearer. Is this a... Okay, it's like a torch. 29% chance to ignite anyone that hits us. Cool enough, we'll take it. And that's it, minus the gold nuggets. Ooh, free gold backpack. There we go. That's pretty good. Nether bananas. Okay. Ring of Ender affinity makes a certain spell stronger. Compressed steel. Freeze tier 1. Ooh, block is a free filter thing we just got. I thought that was netherite for a second and got excited. But anyways, if it can fit, it's going to sit for a moment. I think I have an extra necklace spot. Yes, I do. I don't have anything in there yet. So you can go in here, you can go in there. Everything else that can fit in here is going like that. I want this, and that stuff. And then I want basically everything out of here. A logistics core, burning dash, level 8. That's an improvement. We have several copies of you. Spawner agitator reduces functionality due to presence of the apothic spawners mod. Mobs won't spawn when players are too far away, but any mobs which do. Okay. Mob spawners will prevent the spontaneity from despawning when the player leaves the area. Okay, that's cool. Stop worm using security to. Okay, I want all this stuff, but I need inventory space. So 1 second, I'm just going to dump a bunch of stuff into backpacks wherever I can fit them. Okay, everything out of that room is grabbed, but that's just room number 1. We have plenty more to see. So grab you. Just grab all of that stuff, because I'm sure I'll come up with some use for it. Okay, here's where we're going down. So let's just finish exploring this floor first. I don't think I ever saw one with, like, a little lava pool like this before. Ugh, dang it, of course the wither skeleton had to be taking a bath. Why wouldn't it be taking a bath so I couldn't get the rewards? Anyways, just take all of that stuff. I'm sure I'm going to need a bunch of it. Diamonds are very nice. We do need netherite. We're going to need actually a decent chunk of it, I think. I think plenty of the mods require it. Plus, we need it for a few different achievements. And just probably netherite gear might actually be useful here, which isn't something I usually do. Or usually not the case. I usually just ignore it if it's actually in the version I'm playing. I almost never go better than diamond or whatever better armor we have from whatever mod we're playing. But it looks like that's it for this floor, basically. Another flame pendant. I guess we'll take it. Is there a use for all of these extra artifacts? I don't think so, really. We just kind of take them at this point. And I could probably leave most of them behind if I wanted to. Anyways, all of you can go in there. You go in there. Upstairs, I think, is just going to have some coal, a little bit of, like, gravel or flint or something like that. Some pretty bad equipment. Yeah. This didn't really have the best of loot whenever we played it last, but I'll still explore it anyways, because why not? And go away. The resistance one is kind of saving us here. Oh, that had to have spawned extra wither skeletons while we were downstairs. Because there definitely weren't 4 up there before. Die. Please die. And we actually have some amount of fire resistance now, so even if they do hit us, it won't matter much. Take that stuff, take that. Okay, that was actually a good pickup. I do like that artifact, the fist one. I'm not taking any of that random gear. Get downstairs for a moment. Anything worth taking? I'll take it just to take it. I don't know if I have a reason to. So that one, iffy stuff, but probably a little bit important at least. If it can fit in here, it is going to sit in here. Do I have an extra hand slot or no? I think the answer is no. No, I have the claws right there, so the fire gauntlet will have to go in here for now. All of you go away, you go away. And somehow we're still full HP. That's actually somewhat surprising. What is that? Space dissector? These can hold artifacts, so apparently we do need to clear them properly. What is that? Platinum chain. +1 armor pierce? Sure, I'll take it. I don't really need the coal or the string, but might as well. Why? I have the space for it. Why leave resources behind if I don't have to? Also, no idea where my swords went. Apparently, I'm just gonna have to summon more. Mithril ring. Hello there. And sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what other important stuff we're gonna get out of these chests, but there is a bunch of stuff I do want to take. So, once again, dumping stuff in inventories. Another set of chests down. There's a couple up here, also a blaze, and I think I saw a wither skeleton, but I'm not sure. Ooh, killed 10 blazes. There we go. Reflecting necklace, rings of sharpshooters. I'll just take all of the amulets and whatnot. Ooh, vampiric glove is good. I'm definitely getting duplicates that I don't need, but why leave them behind? I'm sure I'll come up with something. Anyways, a couple more here. It's a bunch of new rings. Just boats loads of new stuff, apparently. Mostly just artifacts, a lot of duplicate artifacts, but it's still good. Anyways, our swords will just take care of you. Not entirely sure where they were before, but now that they're back and dealing with the opponents, I'm fine with it. So, everything that can fit will sit. And this is going to be a mess. It's a good thing we're leaving once we finish clearing this place out, because inventories are just kind of rotten right now. I don't even think I have enough diamonds to upgrade these ones right now. So that's all good. I might start being a little bit picky with the artifacts we take. Like, if I already have a copy and it doesn't say it can be used for X, Y, or Z, then I'm probably just gonna leave it behind at this point. It's you. Nothing there. Basic resources there. I don't need to string, I have plenty of it. I already have 2 or 3 copies of you. Ooh, Purium chain. I don't know. I don't need to take all this stuff. Immediately refill inventory anyways. I'm just gonna finish clearing up here real quick. And then I do have extra backpacks. I do have 2 up here. I can dump whatever we can. But inventory is filled in microseconds, it feels like. Like, as soon as we open a single chest, we're instantly trying to scramble to get inventory space back open. I suppose it doesn't help that I only have 7, 12, 13 open spaces at any given time because of everything else. I'm sure that doesn't really help the situation much. Anyways, there's all that. Everything that can fit sits. And that's upstairs done. Time to make our way down. Where was the staircase down? I think it was this one, right? Yes, it is. So, this is kind of a little labyrinth, which, it's not too big. Are we going to reach the point where it upgrades the maps to the downstairs? Or it's usually not that big. It can be pretty expansive sometimes, though. It's kind of 50-50. Come on, let me down. Thank you. Magma slimes? Okay, the swords are going to be super helpful in here. Close corners gets a little bit scary. Really, they're just not going to update the map with what's actually here. Maybe, I'm not sure. It depends on if the map I can barely see is accurate for this part. Those are just basic swords. Oh, we're under lava, that explains it. But it does look like we can barely see what the map looks like down here. Ooh, that room's... This room feels familiar. If I want to say that there's TNT under here. Either that or there is a very similar looking loot room that goes boom if you're not careful. Anyways, take all of that. Not entirely sure what we're going to need nether wart for, but I do know I want it, so might as well just go ahead and do this. And that. And that. I feel like I can cast this spell more times. Has our max mana reserve actually gone up? I don't know if there's a way to test that, but it definitely feels like it. Anyways, a whole bunch of golds. Once again, it looks like I want everything out of this chest. Why can there be a chest without a bunch of good stuff I want? Like, I kind of wanted just a couple dud chests, because right now I just want to clear full everything, which is not conducive to dealing with... Okay. Okay. Unlocked insert. Cool. I definitely want basically everything out of all these chests. So... And so many times, just going to need to just be like, okay, open 2 chests, clear everything. Open 2 chest, clear everything. It just keeps happening on repeat. Oh, on my way back after clearing that area, and apparently I missed a chest. I already have the fire gauntlets, but I think I only have 1 copy, so... How many copies of the fire gauntlet do I have? If the answer is more than 2, we're definitely leaving it behind. If the answer is more than 2, go away. I definitely don't even need to, but I feel bad about leaving it behind because cool, rare loot relic items. I have no reason to keep it, and I have way too many copies already. But the loot goblin within me just says, no, you can't leave it behind. Oh. Go away. Give me your blaze rods, please. I have 10 right now. Thank you, swords. Very effective at your job. At least we have 11, I guess, blaze rods now, so there's a decent start. That might actually be enough to make the, to make a blaze essence thing. Although, I think that also requires us to get blaze souls, which I have no idea how that works. So, technically speaking, we have the blaze powder that we would need, but not not everything else to go with it. There's that. Just grab all of that stuff while we're at it. I've definitely missed part of the floor here that we're going to have to go back for. But anything else down this little side path before I make our way back? Nothing. And then, where was that big room we were just at? There we were. Here's this place where we just fought those blazes. And then, that little pathway doesn't go anywhere. Here's the piglins. Oh, I guess it was just a little thing. I thought it was like a full secondary hallway, but no, it's just like a little side room with nothing in it. Never mind, there's another area full cleared. We've gone south and east, right? I want to say that's correct. I could also be entirely wrong. No, that's right, that's right. Okay, so north it is. 50% of the house of the fortress is now fully cleared. Hoping for a little bit more loot before we're out of here. Like, if we can't just... if we can get, like, one more big chest full of cool stuff, that would be nice. Might as well take all of this with me. I can break it into glowstone dust eventually. You and you are important enough to take. Quartz take. Okay, was that it for this little section? Looks like it. One more little side section off of here. And then it's to the west, and then we can head home and continue on with our Ars research. Okay, we got down and we got this area. So many bosses. Like, this is the explosive one. Everything in me screams, do not open that chest right now. I also cannot mine backwards because, you know, lava. Really? Everything in my soul screams, do not open that chest, it's gonna go boom. But it doesn't look like the chest is actually gonna go boom, which is interesting. It definitely looks like this should be a trap chest. But nope, just some basic resources. Anything else down this way? The little down area should have something good. In fact, if we're gonna find the explosive chest, it's probably gonna be downstairs. Okay, take all of this stuff. This is some basic resources plus some of these, like, gems for implanting or whatever. You. And once again, we're gonna have to go ahead and dump inventory stuff. But take all the stuff we can currently hold. That stuff's got some good chests. That chest has some good stuff in it. So much stuff. I wish I had infinite inventory space. It would be so much nicer, but nope, that is not how this game works. Once more, unto the breach that is dealing with inventories. Decent chunk of that little section right there was just a bunch of artifacts we already had, or some like basic horse armor and whatnot that I do not care about. That didn't take too long. One more little side area here. I'll take the enchanted books, the basic books, and the... I wasn't going to take a book and quill, but what can we do with you? Something for PneumaticCraft, something for Quarry Plus, something for routing Railcraft, something for integrated dynamics. I can just make them myself. I don't need to take them. They do have some uses, though. Anyways, I'll just take all the enchanted books and all the basic books, I think. Then we're gonna go downstairs, and then it's just like the western section to clear. So, oh, this is gonna be a little bit of pain getting all these, huh? There's a lot of them. I have found the downside to the summoned swords. If you accidentally summon them in super type quarters and you have way too many swords, they get in the way. Anyways, this is the downstairs areas. I just ran down here to see what was up, and I'll be taking all this obsidian if you don't mind. What's going to be faster? Doing that and waiting for all the recharge for mana? Or just doing this? Probably this. Oh, we can now go to the nether because we got enough obsidian at once, so that was going to be an achievement. Soul sand is an achievement. You and you get broken separately. The rest of this is probably still touchable, or vein minerable, or ultimine available. I don't know why vein miner is always the name that gets just sort of stuck when it hasn't been vein miner since like 1.6.10 or something like that. Like, I don't even think it was 1.7.10. I think it was earlier than that. Anyways, what have we got? Some more obsidian, another obsidian skull, more obsidian. I mean, why wouldn't I take all of this? It's got a lot of uses. All of that. Okay, nothing super exciting down here, but just pretty useful stuff. I also probably have plenty of nether wart for what we're going to need, or at least to start a farm. Anyways, there's just the part that goes to the west to explore, and then we can head home, make our better book, make the tank we need for storing experience, not obsidian. So we got a lot of the basic resources we need. We didn't really get much in the way of netherite, but then again, we didn't clear a castle or a structure that's really known for giving that anyways. Ah, not enough mana. I'll get it on the way back once it's recovered a little bit. What exactly is down here? I heard something. Another chest full of stuff. I'm going to want all of it. And then... Oh, here's the explosive chest. I'll probably take those blocks of coal while we're at it. Take all of you. Take all of you and leave behind that necklace because we already have like 4 copies of it. In here's where the swords get a little bit annoying. Don't actually need the string. Again, we have a whole bunch of it. And just take whatever we can. Cool. Now... Oh yeah, my inventory is full, so obviously that's not actually going to properly put it in my inventory now, is it? Everything that can fit in here, which is everything, because this one's not even close to full. I actually have to be a bit careful with this. Why on earth did that activate? What just happened? I'm so confused. What just happened there? It wasn't coal or wood or anything like that. It was nether brick. So the lava shouldn't have spread fire to it. What just happened there? I'm so confused. How did that go off? I didn't open the trap chest. Was there a tripwire hook or something like that the sword just activated? I'm so confused. I need to watch that back. I need to figure out what just happened there because I have no idea. Well, that's more than a little sad. I'm going to clear this inventory. I'm gonna clear out this chest right here and then get the rest of the stuff we're after on the way out to the exit. And then we're gonna be heading home to continue on, probably continue on with ours for a little bit and make a couple other little things that we need to get going. So let me get to the chest, please, swords. Thank you. All of this. Is there anything I don't want to take? So I mean, yes. This one was actually kind of easy. Like, there was mostly just stuff I wanted, stuff I didn't want. So that one works pretty fine. I just need to make space for that. And that's the wrong backpack. Grab you. That can also go in here. Anything that can fit in any of these backpacks is going to fit in one of these backpacks. Didn't I see another one of those tokens? Okay, I was just... didn't do it right. And like so. Now we filled up 2 full gold backpacks and most of a basic one. Yeah. Inventory is definitely rough. We're gonna need diamond backpacks galore. But You want to just give me what I need for a couple more wither skulls while we're at it? That would be nice. Thank you. And just to... Really? There we go. And that's now the full place cleared. We can stay behind for extra... Not the button I meant to press. We could stay behind for extra blaze rods or anything like that. But I just want to go home and deal with it. Not enough mana to cast Recall. Okay. Hold on, did the 116 version have that mana bar? I don't remember that being a thing. Or... I don't remember. I wasn't even quite sure that that was actually from Iron Spells or not. I didn't know what was causing that mana bar. I don't know, I guess it must be. Cool. Not enough mana to cast Recall. It must be a cost 100 if I had to guess. There's no way for me to do that without actually going into the spellbook and taking it out. Recall, 5 second, 100 mana cost, 5 minute cooldown. Cool. And there we go. We can head back home and then dump bunches and bunches of stuff. So that was quicker than expected. I have some inventory management to do. A lot of inventory management to do. We desperately need an actual sorting system and a bunch more chests, because I'm going to fill up every single thing in here. Well, I just spent 45 minutes on inventory stuff. That was a lot. So, I added in a bunch of these sophisticated gold chests or whatnot. They basically make a chest with a redstone torch in the middle. Or if you have a chest already down, take a redstone torch and put 4 things around it, sticks around it. And they're made exactly the same way. So we have one for gems, and we have the apotheosis gem separated from the other ones. This is just a basic one for those. Some of these are pseudo-organized. Like, I should move the smithing template over here. Some are random stuff, sort of in the same vein that doesn't stack. Potions, whatnot. Everything else, relics, enchanting stuff. There's a lot. This one's for blocks. It's double one. You can actually scroll wheel through it. Anyways, 45 minutes of inventory management. I really want to do something else. I do have a lot of stuff that needs to go over to the farm with us, like mainly, or whether stuff I'm just not putting away for now because it's kind of important. And then there's some Ars Nouveau stuff, mob drops that I needed to move elsewhere, the blaze rods, obviously. These are really important. But, we do have a lot of artifacts, new artifacts to look at that we got. Like, all of these ones are from iron gems, and they give little effects. I'm not sure what I would want to wear, though. Like, these two both give +1 armor pierce, and they're both necklaces, so I'd probably go with the amethyst one just because it looks cooler. Although I doubt it's better than randomly setting attackers on fire, so that's probably a no. Cast time reduction, I think that means... I want to say that this means iron spells cast time, which would make that really good, but still probably not better. And 25% mining speed, again, really good. I mean, if we're going to be mining, we're probably not going to be fighting anyways, so that could probably be worth switching out occasionally. We'll keep that on us. +5 experience gained, probably really good. Gain resistance 2 when hit with a projectile. Gain strength when you block an attack. A little bit of speed, a little bit of spell power boost. Immunity to hunger and poison. Those two are just going to be better, but are those extra ring slots? Hold on, what are those? Oh, those are bracelets. I got excited for a moment. So both of you, sorry, you just don't cut it. Everything else is just kind of abilities. These two, maybe. Neither one of them is better than poison immunity, but maybe hunger immunity. Maybe I just carry all those rings on me all the time. Anyways, we also have the glove things. Right now we have the hook, we have the claws, which the digging claws can actually be leveled up. And 46% boost to mining is always just going to be very good. So that one might become it gets carried with us all the time, but not used all the time thing. Relic experience is almost full. Beast Fury, maybe an 8% attack speed isn't that great, actually. So maybe you want to change that out for one of the other fists. The space dissector we looked at before basically creates 2 teleport spots for close range portals. That could be good for moving mobs around, probably. Reflecting necklace. Um. Okay, then there's a boss nearby. Accumulates damage taken by the wearer into the relic's internal buffer with a capacity of 45 units. 5 seconds after the last damage received, or if the buffer overflows, the relic explodes, scattering obsidian shards in all directions. Each shard deals 0.33 damage and stuns for 0.2 seconds per unit of damage stored. Okay. Okay, I kind of want it. That's basically something hits us, and eventually we just explode. And whatever hit us no longer exists because it explodes with the necklace. Okay. The Obsidian Skull just gets to stay put. It's our only actual charm. What else is here? The Magma Walkers. I mean, they let you walk on lava. We have these ones as well, the Strider Shoes, which give us protection against hot floors. So, I don't know. The Lava Walkers are the Strider Shoes. They more or less do the same things. I think Lava Walkers also put fire when you walk. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the ones we already have, so you can go away. Also, sorry, little, sorry, little pillager friend, but but you probably can just go away for now, at this point. Like, that's just an inventory space that can be better spent on other things. So, that joins the ranks of these. I should probably put these in one of these backpacks instead. But Fire Gauntlets, this one we actually have to do the research thing on. Like this? Oh, you can't attach those? That doesn't look... those definitely look like they should be attachable. Okay, it's a fist. Um... Hold on, the thumb goes like that. Hmm. Oh, that was it? Okay. When attacking, releases several sparks to home in on nearby targets, igniting the first... Huh. 22%. That's not at all how this used to work. Now, basically, you punch, and every once in a while, your punch will send out fire shots, basically what it sounds like. Is the vampiric glove different now, too? Um... Okay, it was a cross. Nope, that's still just 11% lifesteal. That's really good. And the Rage Glove... Each attack made to wear the wheeler within 2.1 seconds of the last one accumulates 1 charge in the relic's internal buffer. The player takes The player's damage increases by 6.9 per charge, but they also take 3.3% more damage. Basically, you become a berserker, and it will only keep that boost as long as you're attacking. It will disappear very quickly. Okay, so I don't know. That's probably better than the attack speed one, but I'm gonna go with Vampiric Glove as like the normal one we run around with, but the other ones are also just really good options. And if we're going into a fight, we'll probably replace the dig speed one with either the fire or rage gauntlets. Probably rage gauntlets. That's probably our best loadout to those things, just basic goes. Anyways, let's actually make the experience tank upgrade, shall we? But there's a bit of a caveat here, something I forgot. So we need the experience pump. Problem. That needs bottles of bottles of enchanting. Something I forgot about. So the problem is, you can make these with experience droplets. We can't do that. You need to have experience. You need to get experience seeds, which requires you to have bottled experience in the first place. Not entirely sure how we're going to do that. I'm sure it's in the book somewheres. Or you can enchant honey into it, but that requires the quanta and the arcana, which I don't think we can do yet. I have no idea how apotheosis enchanting works. And there's runic enchanters, a whole bunch of other things here. If we can bottle XP in an ender fluid tank, but I don't know how to get fluid into there. That's the problem, and I have to actually research that. Anyways, I'm going over a lot of things like oh, there's this idea, but that doesn't work, whatnot. There is one that will. Quests. And apparently there is a quest called Crafting Experience. And we can actually just open that up right away. It's in the Apothic thing. So, basically, Apothic Enchanting. This will tell us how to do it. 15 bookshelves won't do it. There's new bookshelves and actions you can do with enchanting tables. Now, and hopefully these quests will help you understand. So if we just grab the enchanting table real quick, we'll complete the first thing. There we go. Grab the bookshelves. I have 17 right now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, I'm going to have to tear this all up and set it up separately, differently in a moment anyways. 3. I need 9. That will get us up to 15. Hold on. Dupe and dupe. I need one more bookshelf. You're kidding me, game. Anyways, doing this, if I press the right buttons. Did I have extra wood planks left in here? Yes, I do. So I don't even need to do part of that. Anyways, this, and this. And this, forgot a step. Gets us 15 bookshelves. So, this just gets us free books. Cool. This. Bookshelves are your starting point, but definitely not your end point. At least not normal bookshelves. With only normal bookshelves, you can only get Eterna up to a max of 30. I'll explain the enchantment level soon, but just know you need them. You need them up. That's all cool. Oh, thanks for experience levels. Infusing. Infusion is a special version of enchanting, which ironically is used for better enchantments. When the right amount of Eterna, Quanta, and Arcana is reached, the enchantments will offer infusion. To know the levels you need, you can check EMI or follow these quests. Okay, so we just need Enchanter. That's to say, do any enchantments real quick. So, we're just going to do this. Set this up as the most basic of level 30 enchantments. I mean, yeah, might as well just set this up to do a very basic level 30 enchantment, right? You're already enchanted. You're not, though. That's only 14. Oh, apparently we do have Quanta in here. I didn't know that was going to be possible. So, Arcana is very low. Quanta, Pure Chaos, increases underlying thing, 15. That out of that. This requires... I do not even know what I'm looking at right now. Just keep placing bookshelves. Whatever. I don't even know how this works. I'm just doing a very, very basic enchantment right now just to do the next thing. We'll actually go over how this works properly later on. Anyways, efficiency 2 is our current max. View all available, so we could see what we could have gotten instead. I do like this page. Power 18, power 21. Interesting, it only maxes at 21 power right now. Weird. Anyways, I guess I'll take efficiency 2. 8 levels. Cool. We now have Enchanter. We'll deal with actually learning Apothic Enchanting later on. Oh, quest completed Eterna. Anyways, other infusion items are, let's go over this. We got 3 blocks of that. Cool. Oh, we now know about Eterna. We can learn about Quanta, and we could learn about Arcana. Those require different bookshelves, apparently. Anyways, tomes are books, just more useful books. Each tome is crafted with books, sticks, blaze rods, and that can be enchanted, like items, to get certain enchantments. There are also the tomes of scrapping, which can be used in anvils to take enchantments off items. Thanks to the really stickiest of sticks. It's a reward. Stickiest stick. What? Max 3 construction? I don't even know. You all can just go in here. You're doing things. Stick upgrade construction. So these sticks can upgrade books to be better for mining. And then we have free blaze rods. I don't even know at this point. There's just a lot of nonsense going on. Anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. For right now, we're here for other things. Anyways, crafting experience is very important for it. With infusion, we can transform honey bottles into bottles of enchanting. Actually, we get 3 different infusions for it. It goes from 1 bottle of enchanting to 8 to 32. 1 bottle needs 2 echoing skulk shelves. 8 bottles, 5 and a soul touch. Okay, I'm just gonna take the free bottles right now, and then we'll figure out how to make them later on. It's not just bookshelves that can be infused. So does that mean we could infuse lapis in here? No, cool. Anyways, we were just there for the bottles enchanting. We'll figure everything out later. Anyways, the experience pump. We need the Eyes of Ender, which I think are over there. I left them over there because they're used for, the mod I can't remember the name of. They're used for Mahusukai. So I left them over there, forgetting that those are the specific things we need. Anyways, we also need a tank. Tank is simple. Upgrade base and 8 glass. We randomly got like a half stack or 42 glass, and we got 5 upgrade bases out of a achievement, or out of a quest rather. So this turns into a tank upgrade, which can be used in here. Nope. There's an item in at least one. Okay. So this is going to cut away into the inventory of this backpack by quite a bit. That's probably an issue. So by doing that, okay, I'm gonna have to upgrade this to diamond. I mean, I was already going to, but just pushes it up a little bit. I have a bundle there? There's a bundle spot now? Interesting. Anyways, I need this. Oh, look, it actually looks different now. It's got an extra little side thing. Anyways, this gets upgraded into diamond backpack. It goes back on. Quest complete diamond backpack. Anyways, we got most of our inventory space back. I'm just gonna have to reorganize it. And now we need to head back over there to get the Eyes of Ender we need in order to upgrade our backpack. And while we're over there, we'll make the upgraded spell book, which should let us make the other spell we wanted to make. So I'll see you over there. I think something might be chunk loading this area, because our mystical plants all of our plants have grown, or at least most of them, and these are all almost completely full. I doubt I left these just unharvested when we left. I don't know. It feels like things have changed since we were last here, but I don't think they should have been able to. Anyways, the umbrella just reaches its next level up, so we're just gonna do this real quick. Thank you. Now we need these Eyes of Ender out of here, which yes, I did leave them behind. So, ink upgrade. I need four redstone. Doop 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 doop. What else? That needs 2, 4. Okay, we can do that. The advanced pump needs 3 more redstone, 2 gold, 2 diamond, and a dispenser. That. I'm not entirely sure why we need diamonds for this. It does not feel like it's that exciting to actually need diamonds, but sure. And that one's a minor problem. Sticky pistons, I don't have... Oh, wait. I don't have any slime over here, do I? I'm gonna have to dump inventory stuff and actually set up this to do it, because my inventory is, as usual, a complete and total mess. Anyways, I need sticks to make a bow. Use these. There's that. And then I'm going to need redstone, cobble, which I think I have some on me. I usually carry cobble around. Yes, there we go. So that gets us the dispenser. So we have everything we need for the experience one. We just need the basic pump, which needs 4 glass, 2 empty buckets, a piston, and a sticky piston. So it's 3? It's 3. Cool. So there's 8 slime balls, so we can make the sticky piston. Just need a couple pieces of iron for normal pistons, and then a little bit of extra wood. 2 of those. And then I think that's everything we need. So go ahead and do 2 pistons, like so. 1 becomes a sticky piston. Grab out 4 pieces of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 4. And then I think that should just do it. Oh yeah, I need buckets. I've kind of forgot that step. Broom can go in there. 1, 2, 3. Anyways, this should do it. And we can now do experience pumping. That needs that, needs that. That. I'm doing this the lazy way. There we go. So, our backpack will now store all of our experience. And okay, so it just stores what we have on us automatically. Is it what just happened? What? That's a lot of phantoms. Thankfully, I have the cat boots on, so they will not come anywhere near us. Speaking of which, these can also be upgraded. Soft Paws gives us an extra block and a half of fall damage. That's pretty good. And we don't have enough experience for the next one. But how do I take levels out of this? Oh, we can level at which pump stops working. Cool. I need to take a few levels. Pump experience 2 player. I don't remember how many levels I need for the kitty boots, but that should be more than enough. There we go. Almost 10 blocks of fall damage. That's pretty good. I don't know if that means that like falling 11 blocks would be equivalent to falling 1 block, or if that means 11 blocks will still work like 11 blocks. We just don't take damage until then. I think it's the latter, but it would be very cool if it wasn't. Anyways, I do need to deal with inventory nonsense. It's completely messed it up upgrading the backpack. But keep player at level. I think that's the one I like better. Keep player at level 10 is probably a good enough thing, and then I can just take extra levels when need be. But for right now, let's upgrade the spell book before ending off. It's pretty simple. 2 blocks of quartz, a piece of obsidian, 3 diamonds. That's gonna leave us with 3. That's, I left all the blocks of quartz at home, didn't I? Of course I left all the blocks of quartz at home, because why wouldn't I? Anyways, head back home. Oh, that's the necklace doing the explodey thingy. Okay. So that's 2 of these, a piece of obsidian. And is that it? Am I forgetting part of this? Or nope, that's it. So I'm hoping this keeps the same spell bound to it. Okay, it does have Firebolt. Mage's Mage's spellbook. Acquire a mage book. Cool. So we technically started onto Apotheosis enchanting. We went to the Nether so we can get some free stuff there. We did not find the end thing yet, and we did not fight the Wither yet. Hold on. I haven't had 3 Wither Skulls in my inventory at once. I could, though. Okay, killing the Wither will get us a bunch of experience and just get us partway started into the next part of this, I think. Oh yeah, I need to get a single piece of netherite to start this part, and then I need to find the ancient city, and then so on and so forth. Anyways, I just want to see what the reward is for getting this real quick. Where is it? Apothec Enchanting, Ars Nouveau, here it is. So we have a Mage's Spellbook, gives us another Source Barrier roll and some experience. This is the next upgrade to your spellbook. This will increase your overall mana and mana regen, as well as allowing you to create and use tier 2 glyphs. Cool. Hold on, we don't have any tier 2 glyph unlocks. But didn't we do some? Didn't we unlock a couple of tier 2 glyphs? Or was I about to, and then I was like, wait a second, I can't use it anyways. I don't remember. Anyways, that's a pretty good place to end things off. No idea what a thumbnail is. I'll figure it out. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Oh, huh. So I'm running back over to the farm to dump inventory stuff, and I noticed something that has been here the whole time. I'm almost sure of this, but somehow it has escaped my notice up until now. So we have an orange tree for mamas. Really wish I could use those oranges for something. But you know what, orange tree, just here. Ooh, it's got green carpenter bees in it. And everything about this tree interested me more and more. Anyways, you might have you might notice the little baby avocado tree growing out top of this tree. What exactly happened here? Like the little baby avocado tree right there. If I can actually make it over here. This is from Sushi Go Craft. Like, okay then. There's 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 an avocado tree growing out of an orange tree that is also inhabited by bees. Oh, okay then. I don't. Uh, oh, I didn't even notice the other avocado tree around here. These trees have been here the whole time. How did I not notice that we were growing wild avocados right next door? Are is those also avocados? What is those? Oh, your pears. I really wish I could use those. Pears are yummy. Or I used to really think pears were yummy. Last time I had them, they were kind of eh. Oh, limes also really good. Okay, somehow I missed the plants, the cool little trees growing nearby. Anyways, can we use avocados to make trees? Can I get like a full avocado orchard going? That would be cool. Um, no idea. I have no idea how the sushi mod works. It doesn't work like actual crafting things. You probably need the book and then like some special GUI tool that it has that doesn't show up in here. No idea. Sadly, I cannot make avocado seeds, so I cannot grow the trees for myself. It's probably a sapling. Anyways, I digress. I saw that silliness and wanted to share. For real now, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for watching one more time, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanakara and Goddess of the Starfilled Void. Thank you so much for the extra support. So now, without further ado, take care, everybody.